Hey you, what if I told you I built this unique, cool step stool in less than 1 day? It can be taken apart and reassembled as a DIY gift that you can ship anywhere. You want to see how I did it? Let's get started. I would like to thank Infinity Tools for sponsoring this video. For this project, I wanted to come up with a simple design, yet something functional for a step stool. Once my idea was sketched out, I took the material over to my miter saw. And then moving on to the table saw to ensure that the steps would have an even, flat, square surface. And of course, toss some wood over your shoulder for good luck. Next, I went to the bandsaw and used a 3/8 of an inch skip tooth blade, which made easy work of cutting out that shape. And once I completed one side, I did what any expert carpenter would do, and I traced out the second shape. When sanding, it's always best to step up the grits. I begin with 80 grit and work my way up to 220. This ensures a nice smooth surface. And since this project is moving along so well, I decided to go ahead and cut some roundovers since this style is rustic. Had I went with a modern or contemporary design, then I would have did chamfers. I'm using river rescued sinker cypress for the steps and the supports, and I think it's going to add a unique contrast once I'm complete. You'll see what I mean here shortly. I just finished cutting all these supports. These are the two supports for lateral movement to help prevent racking. And here are the two treads for the stool. So I'm about to sand them, but I wanted to show you guys pretty much how I'm gonna hook this together. Check it out. Let's continue with the process. I'm gonna take these pieces back apart and we're gonna finish doing some light sanding and move on to the next step. Now you can see that unique contrast between the juniper side and the sinker cypress supports. It's beautiful. But while sanding these parts, I came up with a catchy text phrase that I thought I would laser engrave into it. So let's go over to the laser engraver. While the steps get lasered, let's discuss how I'm going to assemble the step stool. Infinity Tools sells wood taps that are incredibly strong and super easy to use. And this will allow me to take the stool apart and ship it as a gift. And the recipient can receive the stool and assemble it themselves with a simple Phillip head screwdriver. How cool is that? It's a unique and cool holiday DIY gift. This is an incredible idea. I think I'm gonna go big on this. The wood tap I'm gonna be using is a 1/4 inch, and it has a pre-marking for a 5/32 pilot bit. Moving along, let's make some reference marks for the holes. And I'm gonna clamp the stool together with a few supports to keep it square while I make some pilot holes. Once that was finished, I sanded the laser engraved steps. Check out the text. Step up to be tall, step down to be small. So catchy, right? Let's assemble the stool using a 3-inch machine screw with an impact driver. But don't over tighten, do the last few revolutions by hand. I had to leave the screw heads exposed on the sides because I didn't have a bit with the same size screw head to countersink. That's okay. You probably have the right size and you can jump on it for your project. Let's repeat the same process, drilling pilot holes and using the wood taps and attach the steps. Once that's complete, let's install a few felt pads and spray 3 coats of finish for a nice sheen. And just like that, we completed the step stool. One could take this apart and reassemble it as many times as needed. I love these wood taps and I love this step stool. Alright guys, that concludes this video. We made this really cool step stool, and if you want to learn how to make more cool stuff, be sure to subscribe below, as Infinity Tools and myself have partnered together to bring you a string of how-to videos and woodworking tips. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.